hit me, like reality hit me, like I can't keep doing this and I can't keep hanging out with people like that's the only thing that they want to do. I think it would be less abuse if it were legal.
I think some people use it the wrong way, but some people use it the right way. I feel like it's like everybody does it. I don't know. Some people get a little too crazy. Would hide it from me. Some people, yeah, some people might just look at everybody and think they're just dirty hippies. No, it's just kind of like an everyday thing for me. It's just my life. And it's a natural growing substance. And it's not like it's being made in a medical lab. It's growing from the earth. No, just get away from everything and just be like in a chill zone. I think you get addicted to the feeling.
You know, punk kid in high school who sits at home and plays video games. It's like, I'm a working man. I'm a full-grown adult. If I wanted to today, I could quit smoking. It's like I choose not to for the benefits that it helps me out with. I'm going to smoke a pound of weed right now, and it'd still be not as bad as if I drank a whole case of beer. It'd still be A-okay. To take away the abuse of it, you got to take away the stigma of it being something that can be abused. That's the only way to do it.
Do you want your son or daughter to do it? Like, personally, I don't think I would be mad if my 16-year-old daughter came to me and was like, Mom, I smoked weed. But just then I would have a talk with her and tell her about it, be like, well, listen, like it's not like as easy as everyone thinks it is. Like, it does affect you. It's not as harmless as everyone thinks it is, but also like it's not as dangerous as all those 50, 60-year-olds are telling you, like that side of thing.
Things like, I think it just depends on their age. I think like once you get in the teens, it's fine. Okay, maybe not 13 or 14, like 16. There we go, 16. Yes.
Culture from my point of view is completely skewed because I'm in the culture, but from an outside point of view, from what I see from other people saying it, it's a bunch of lazy fuckers that don't do anything. You smoke at home. You're pretty much Jay and Silent Bob. If you ever heard of Jay and Silent Bob, that's what people 80%, 85, 90% of the world thinks of stoners. That's exactly what it's like. Stoners, pothead, bleh. Nobody goes into the accounts of, you know, medicinal uses, possible like big economical changes if it was legalized. Nobody goes into that. All they think about are lazy fucking kids at home just sitting around doing nothing, watching TV all day and smoking weed. It's like, it's stupid.
Partyins and stuff like that. I don't know, just I think everybody some people think it's just a cool thing to do, like high school kids and stuff like that, and some people actually need it.
Stereotypical to me, definitely like the colors, roster colors comes to mind, like people who don't care, like have no goals, like just want to stay in their life of like basically just getting high. And I mean, some people do it for different reasons, but I think the stereotypical is just basically like you're a punk and you just want to smoke weed.
To the fact that it helps out so much on certain levels. Like if I didn't smoke weed, and she could probably tell you that, I'd be an angry, pissed off son of a bitch all the time. I'm a naturally angry person, just for the sheer fact that it comes from the background I am a high-strung guy. Like my blood pressure stays at a level that is probably not good. And she can even attest to this. It's like I've gone many a times where I've just gone raged out and fucking bleh, pissed off, and I go and I sit down and then, you know, I'll take a couple hits off a joint or a bowl and everything, and I'm happy-go-lucky after that. I'm chill, very chill.
I think that the environment and the feeling is addictive. I feel like anything that you do that you like can get addictive, because if you like you try something once, like rock climbing, and you just like rock climbing and then you just get really excited about it, you reach the top of the point and you're like, wow, I should do this again. I definitely feel like it's an endorphin rush, and like I know specific chemicals are released that make you feel good. And I don't know if it's addictive, like physically you have to smoke weed or else like your body will malfunction. I'm not sure about that type of medical side of it, but I do think emotionally it's something that's like, that was a good feeling. I want to have good feelings in the future, so let me just smoke so I can feel good.
First culture shock when it was first introduced into your life?
Okay, I used to think it was like this horrible drug my parents were doing, because they would hide it from me. They didn't want they didn't want me to see them like that, but like it's not like anything bad. They just didn't want to do it in front of me. My dad still won't smoke in front of me.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a horrible thing, and I would like yell at my mom, tell her to stop doing it. And then as I grew older, like probably like 14 years old, something like that, finally clicked in my head that it's nothing bad. It's not messing my parents up. It's just, they're just doing it for medical use. That's it.
I think it's appealing because in today's society, the culture that is like, we're in a, TV culture. You see some thug gangster rapper on, talking about, man, I'm smoking some blunts in the trap house and shit, and that's what gets people started. What also is another appealing thing is that, yeah, a lot of people are realizing that it does have medical benefits, hence why Colorado has completely legalized it. They know that, yeah, people are going to use it recreationally, but at the same time, a person that has MS can help with, they get bad. It's like, they'll get shaky too. It's like Parkinson's, same thing. It's like you start to shake a little bit. I've seen it where it's like Michael J. Fox will probably even tell you that. I'm pretty sure that man smokes weed every day.
Yeah.
I was like, but there's plenty of people out there that can say this, and I was like, but everybody gets such an skewed view of the culture that it's kind of, it's disheartening. It's sad, to be honest. Money. There is a big market in the government. The government has a big market. The drug war. You know how much would the drug war cost a year? Billions of dollars are spent on the war on drugs per year. And you know what 80% of that is? Marijuana. You know what? You know how many people are sitting in jail right now for selling dime bags on the street? That's a chunk of our prison system sitting in jail for selling weed. It's fucking weed. Who cares? It's like, there's a lot worse. You're going to tell me that a guy can go out. Look, now check this out. I can get more time for distributing marijuana than I can going up and beating a man half to death. Is that not some shit? That's something, isn't it? That's the world we live in today. It's like, I could literally walk out. I could walk into this store right now, pick a random guy, beat the living hell out of him, and still get less time than if I was distributing marijuana. No joke.
If it was legalized, I personally don't think I would smoke, but I do support its legalization because it's probably, to me, I feel it's about as dangerous as alcohol, and like different people are affected different ways. Like alcohol, you can try it once and boom, like turn into an alcoholic. You can try it and realize that you don't want to do anything else with your life. So I definitely feel like it's not for everyone, but I wouldn't be mad if it was legal, and I wouldn't be like protesting if, like, I don't know.
There's like two different cultures. Like some people think it's either really bad or some people think it's amazing. And I think some people just get like misconstrued vibes from it. Weed is a drug anymore. It's just kind of a medicine for everybody to help, just like Xanax, antidepressants, stuff like that. It helps with everything from Crohn's disease to cancer. And it's a natural growing substance. And it's not like it's being made in a medical lab. It's growing from the earth.
It's like, yeah, when I was a kid, when I was younger and I was in high school, what my gateway was my friends. My gateway drug was my friends. It's like, I started smoking weed with my brother when I was like 12. It's like, and that's all I did up until I got with my friends in high school. It's like, I would have probably never popped a Xanax before. Had one of my buddies in school said, hey man, you want to try this? I probably would have stayed smoking weed because that's all I did. I was like, And I probably wouldn't have been the guy I was in high school. I probably wouldn't be the guy I am today had I not started smoking weed. It's like I'd probably be a high-strung SOB. Because I'm already a high-strung SOB. It's like, speaking from experience, is like the faith thing. I got smarter when I started smoking weed. I was like, because I grew up, when I was in school, before I started smoking, I was considered one of those kids that had ADD, blase. I was put on fucking Ritalin, Adderall, and all that does is make you a zombie. I'd sit there and I'd zone out in class and stare. I started smoking weed, I didn't have that problem. I was able to focus, I was centered. I was like, every day I went to high school, from the time I got into high school until the time I graduated 4 years straight, I'm not gonna lie, every day I went to school, I was smoking. Every day I got up, I'd roll something up or pack a bowl and I'd smoke it. Why? Sophomore year to senior year, A's and B's. Nothing but. I was like, I was smoking weed every day. Every day.